Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel. I'm Kate with Into Indie, and today we are doing a little story time all about the new iPhone XS. I will do a little unboxing, and I'm also gonna fill you guys in on why I will never ever buy iCloud or use it ever again. So let's get started. I'm currently operating on an iPhone 7 Plus, the big one. iPhone 7, and I've had it for just about 2 years. It's completely paid off. I am on the iPhone upgrade program, but kind of held off last time the X came out because I just was like, my iPhone's working fine, so I'm gonna keep hanging on. Well, it's usually in between that like first year. I swear your phone gets slower, the battery life is just totally drained, my camera quality, I swear Apple does something to your phone to make the quality go totally backwards. So anyway, needless to say, I was super excited to get the new phone, the iPhone XS. I actually went with the smaller version this time. I went with the, was it the 5.8 instead of the extra 1.5 inches. I really liked the Plus, but I feel like you can't text with one hand on it, and it's almost just too much to hold. Even being a girl and having a purse and everything, like, I just wanted to switch it up a little bit. So I pre-order online, and normally I have it delivered to the house, but I thought, hey, I'm gonna just go pick it up in store. I wanna see how well Apple can handle it. So I placed my order. You schedule a time, like a time window to go in and pick it up. So I scheduled in between 12:30 and 1, being like, awesome, this is on my lunch break. I'm just gonna knock this right out. Not so fast. So I get to Keystone Mall, which is the only Apple store in Indiana. I think there might be like, you know, the little like off ones, not off brands, but like, I think there's an Apple store in Bloomington, there might be, but it's the busiest Apple store I've ever seen in my entire life. Like Apple, if you are watching this, please build another Apple store in Indiana. The traffic is absolutely bananas every time you go by. Like you cannot get in without an appointment. So I was not surprised to see how packed the parking lot was. So no big deal, park, get my extra steps in and go there. I get checked in. There were 2 lines. I don't know what the other line was for. I was put right at the front of the line. Checked in about like 12:35. My appointment was from 12:30 to 1. Perfect, no problems. I was greeted within 2 minutes max. I mean, they were on it. The guy came over, asked me a few questions. I did not trade my phone in, so I do still have it. And then he comes by and gives me this big boy. So, exciting. And then he was like, would you like to get it started in the store? Or would you like to go home and do it? In my head, I'm thinking, I'm pretty tech savvy, like I can do this, no big deal. But let me just do this in the store just to make sure, which I'm glad I did. So he took me over to a table, and a really nice guy by the name of Victor. I think he went by Vic. Maybe I'm making that up. I don't know. Anyway, so he, you know, sat me down and got me started, and I pulled up my iPhone 7, the iCloud, and let me tell you, I backed this phone up Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to the cloud. Now, when Vic pulled it up, he was like, oh, you don't have any backups. Do you have anything on your computer? And I was like, well, no, because it takes too much space up on the computer. I know I backed it up to the iCloud because I even upgraded to like whatever the highest level was, just to make sure like, hey, I want everything on the iCloud. I don't want to have to deal with it when I transfer all my stuff over. Let's make this as easy as possible. So he was like, well, there's nothing on there. I'm like, okay, great. So hit back up. I'm sitting in store, I have Wi-Fi, I'm good. And I notice it's taking a while, and I'm watching the time tick up. It's going 23 minutes, 28 minutes, 35 minutes, 48 minutes. And at this time, you know, I think I sat there for a solid 45 minutes, and the time was just getting longer and longer and longer. After it hits 1 hour, it just says estimated time around 1 hour. So you're like, great, is this like 1 hour and 59 minutes? Is this 59 minutes, you know, teetering on 60? Where are we in the scheme of this? At that point, they had switched out to another Apple person, and I forget her name, but she was really helpful. She came over and she was like, where are we on your backup? And I said, I just hit 2 hours, so I think I'd rather kill myself than sit here for 2 hours because you can't leave your phone, obviously. Like, they're running around doing stuff. You just run the risk of someone grabbing it. So anyway, I was like, all right, what do I do? I'm like, all I truly need off this phone, and I shouldn't have done this. I was like, I just need my contacts, my calendar, and I'll deal with everything else later. I'm like, okay, great. So she was like, go ahead and set up your phone as a brand new phone. You can go home, you can back it up to your computer. That'll be quicker. And then you can just, you know, erase it when you get home and shoot everything on over. I'm like, cool, no big deal. So did that, was on my merry way, because to be honest, I didn't want to spend another 2 hours at the Apple store. Y'all are really nice and it's a great store, but I've got work to do. So get home and I again try to back everything up to the iCloud, and I get pushed out to 4 hours for the backup again. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm at home, I've got great Wi-Fi, you know, let it sit. After 2 hours, it errored out again and it said backup cannot be completed. And at this point, like, I'm about to fly up to the iCloud and beat it up because I've just had it. I don't understand why this isn't working. I, you know, paid for the extra amount. I'm not over my limit. I'm well below it. So at this point, I was just about to lose my mind. So I called and I canceled my like upgrade for the iCloud account. I don't use iCloud for anything. I don't want my pictures floating out there. I want to control where they are. And yeah, so I called and canceled it because I spent another 2 hours uploading the 5,000 pictures I did have on my phone to Google Photos, which, if you're looking for an extra storage place to put them, was lickety-split, lightning fast, which is funny since Google is a competitor of Apple. But yeah, that was quick. I got those uploaded, and then I spent another hour re-downloading all of the apps on my phone. So my experience has been a little frustrating. I know now to not rely on the iCloud and to have a backup on my computer so that I never have to go through this again. But yeah, so that is my little iCloud spiel. Honestly, like, if you have someone, I'm pretty tech savvy, and if I can't figure it out, maybe I'm just a dumb blonde, but if you have like parents or grandparents who are trying to do this, please help them with it. It's really frustrating. Okay, anyway, without further ado, let's do a little unboxing. So this is the iPhone XS. I went to Five Below last night actually to pick up a phone case and a screen protector because the iPhone XS is the same size as the iPhone X. So you don't have to worry for a new case to come out. That's always my biggest issue, is the new phone comes out and I'm like, oh gosh, I need a case. I need to protect this bad boy immediately. So I already have the case and the screen on. This is my iPhone. It's cute. I feel like I have to readjust to how small it is. This case, actually, I love. I got it last night. It has a little kickstand, which I'm sure I will never use. But what I do like too is that it has this little button that you push and the like loopy thing comes out, so you can use it as a pop socket. But then when you don't want it, you slide it back up. So even though I bought this as like a junky case, I will probably keep it on there. And then I have a tempered glass case on the front. What I am not used to, I have been trying to press the home button for everything I do. I don't know how you guys function without it. It's going to take me a million years to get used to it, but I'm sure I will. The Face ID is a little weird. I had to rescan my face. I was wearing a hat in a store and I moved it up, but I think that that wasn't good enough. So I came home and like, you know, and they tell you too, they're like, if you are gonna be looking at your phone like this, you need to get all the rolls, everything that's going on, you need to get that for your Face ID, otherwise your phone will not recognize it at all. And you don't wanna be typing in the passcode every time because there's not a button for your fingerprint anymore. So cool, no big deal. Included in your iPhone XS case is a charger, which, gotta love these. You can never have enough of them. And then they do not give out the iPhone AirPods, but you do get the, what do they call these? The earbuds, the normal ones, the ones with the plug for, or the adapter for the charging port, which I will say, I left my original ones at a Mexican restaurant, which, ugh, RIP, miss those. And ever since then, I've been trying to find a really good converter. Don't buy any of the knockoff ones. Buy the Apple ones because The sound quality is terrible. They kink out after like 4 or 5 times of using them. I've literally tried probably 20 off Amazon. Just buy the Apple ones. They're well worth it. So, and then the extra charger cord. Anything below this? Do they still give out those stickers? We're about to find out. Do you guys remember those? Like the Apple sticker, like that was the thing. I don't think they do. I think this might be it. Yeah, that is it. Unless there's anything underneath here, I don't think so. Yeah, so that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed my little mini unboxing, and if you have any questions on the new iPhone, feel free to ask me below. Oh, wait a second. They might be in here. They totally are. The coveted Apple sticker. Oh my gosh, too funny. What on earth am I gonna do with these? If anyone wants them, let me know. So yeah, that is my new iPhone experience. Special thanks to everyone at the Indianapolis Keystone store who helped me. I will say, other than my iCloud issue, I had an amazing experience with them. So definitely give them a visit. And if you do have anything wrong with your phone, make an appointment online because they are busier than anything, and that's the only way you get in. So, all right guys, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to thumbs up my video and subscribe for more reviews, eating shows. God knows what I'm gonna put on here, but it's going on YouTube. All right guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.